we're trying to make this as believable as possible
that we didn't leave for a month and a half.
We did it at the same time that we interviewed my friend, which we will see
at the end of the podcast.
Mid. Okay, sorry, that's the noise of my boots. But
and that's the noise
we're
of Can you tell we're actually doing this out?
But yeah, we're trying to make it believable that we didn't leave, guys. We didn't leave.
So at the point that we are filming this, which I know it's like Inception for you guys, but we are filming this after we've come back from vacation, after we've aired literally all of the pre-recorded episodes.
Yeah, two audios or two audios. 3 videos.
But yet, when we filmed that first part, since that was the only time our friend could, like, do it, you know, that was, like, literally, like, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
It was literally 2 months ago.
So much has happened.
So much has changed. We've changed.
We've changed.
We're different. I have this necklace that I didn't have last time. Because
I have this scar that I didn't have last time.
Looks like someone chewed your finger.
Can I tell a story?
All right. What is this podcast without Natalie's story?
It was Friday the 13th.
It literally was.
In the night, I was closing up the store that I work at. And I was putting in an A-frame. And if anybody that works in Starbucks or in fashion, they know there's an A-frame thingy that you just have to lift up and close. Our A-frame, I know for a fact I was told that it was stuck and it didn't close. So I picked it up with my hands inside. And this Friday the 13th, it decided to close. Close on my finger.
Yeah. It's not as bad as it used to look.
No.
I literally healed it for you. She called me and she was like, please come. Because I was like going to go pick her up anyways. And she was like, please, like, I'm in the bathroom. I'm bleeding. Like, literally, there was so much blood. I was like, I knew exactly where she was at because I could follow the trail.
I had literally this whole palm of my hand was filled with blood. But the thing is, I had a tissue over it to hold it. That whole tissue was covered.
I literally told her, I was like, are you holding it so blood stops coming out? And she's like, what? She literally holds it. 2 seconds later, there's no more blood coming out.
I was freaking out because I didn't know how bad I had cut my finger because automatically when I felt the breeze in the cut, I pulled it out and it was already bleeding. And I was like, I have to go get stitches. And I was like, not prepared for that. No, literally,
I was like, that's what I was trying to say. Like, when I was like healing you, I didn't want to make it seem as bad as it was. In my head, I was like, this girl's gonna need stitches. But what I did do is there was like a flap of skin. This is gross. This is gross. Triggering. I literally flipped it over. And I had already cleaned the wound. But I did surgery on her finger. I like flipped it over and then I like made sure it like got tucked in when I put the like bandage around it. And yeah, it's weird because you could tell, but it's like healing with that extra skin. But if not, I feel like she might have needed stitches.
And this is now, it's almost going to be a week since it happened. But the first 2-3 days I couldn't bend my finger.
Oh, you couldn't. She looked
right now I'm letting it breathe to dry, but like the first few days, like I literally
what did you look
like had a cat. My friend from work says that I look like the guy that goes, what can I say? Because I couldn't put my finger down.
She was like,
so I was like this the whole time. And then
the amount of people that thought you were talking to
I was like calling them like.
And I was like, no, like, the guys, that's just her hand.
So because of that, my friend and me now call each other Pookie.
What can I say?
She goes, Pookie, what can I say? So now that
Nellie's the honorary Pookie.
But yeah, I won't show it, but it's disgusting.
All of this has
could say of red.
Zero to do. Oh, the blood?
Bad blood. My reputation era? Just because of some blood.
So if you didn't catch our drift in the last episode, which I just finished listening to because at this point it's released. If you didn't catch our drift, everything we were talking about at the end of the podcast, basically, we are talking today about Mama's. I thought you were gonna say that. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a sister thing.
Oh,
Mama
Swift?
Yeah, because I didn't want to say it alone.
No.
Let's go again. We are talking today about Mama.
No. Mother. Goddess.
Mother.
Queen. President. God? That's
God?
what I should have said.
Can we first start talking about the new Travis Kelce pictures? The way, sorry, that was
That
gross.
man's not gonna fumble her heart.
The way that man was holding her hand.
If one man does that to me, if a man
It's
does that to me.
giving Pride and Prejudice.
A man that is not is willing to hold her hand like that. The way he's holding her hand.
He's not gonna fumble.
No. He's like, I have manifested you and you're in my life.
It's so cute.
It's
I
just
mean,
adorable.
this is the thing. Obviously, that's their relationship. But if Mom has moved on to him, I am happy for her. Okay.
I don't know if I'm happy about that.
We're definitely cutting that part out.
I think Dad's Harry Styles.
I know.
I miss him. He's been MIA. Anyways, let's start
We're
this
not talking.
podcast and introduce ourselves before we dive deep.
Sorry,
because
sorry,
you're
sorry,
about
sorry.
to.
I
and we
was.
have
I
not.
was so ready.
We
I'm out
have
here with
not.
my notes.
We
Okay.
have not. You go first.
Hi, I'm Leslie Marie,
And I'm Natalia,
and this is the While You're Early, We Are Fashionably Late podcast.
where we talk about the clothing we wear and the untold but very true stories about why we wear what we wear.
We
Woo!
freaking nailed that.
I thought I was gonna forget it,
Me too.
so I kept reading the thing, but I was like, I know this. Like, and I was like, I know
it's
this.
embedded in my
It's
brain.
in here, but I was like, because I've been off for a month, I felt like I was gonna forget.
Natalie, this is, if I'm not wrong, this is our 11th podcast episode.
12.
12? No,
Those are 12.
12 podcast episodes. Oh, wow, I thought 11 was a lot.
11 was boy band.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
12.
See, I'm
Is
still
this
in
one?
that because Natalie just finished editing it and she published it and I was listening to it.
And I know it's a 12 because I had to put episode, and I was like,
No, you know what?
11.
Low key. Okay, guys, as Swifties, we should have made. I know we should have made this episode 13.
13.
We should have. I know we should have, but we're releasing it the week that 1989 comes out. Okay, so in a way, I'm sorry, it's not the 13th, but it's still the same week.
But it's because, like, come on.
Come on.
We have something important coming out. Come on. You guys need to listen to something to prepare ourselves to talk about the queen, the legend. Because if it Speak Now was revolutionary when she released it,
1989 is gonna blow
1989?
everyone out of the water.
you know why? Because there's been rumors about Reputation. So we here today, guys.
Or a double release, which either
double
way,
release.
I'd be
Like,
happy for.
we're waiting for it.
Also, for those of you who didn't know, which you'll see in the clip where we're interviewing our friend, we did end up going to a Taylor Swift night, and we did get. I just saw your friendship bracelets.
I got another one, but I don't know where I left it. But
Do you want to share your friendship bracelets?
no, you can keep talking about how we got it.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. I thought I cut you off.
I mean,
I was
you
ju-
did, but I'm used to it.
I was just gonna say that my friend had made extra ones, and then she had ones from when she went to the concert, and there's
She
these
gave us
girls. So she gave us each one that the group that we went with, and then
That's a
it's okay.
sibling thing.
It's okay, I'm used to it. And then there was girls seeing that she was handing them out, and she was like, "You want to trade
started
friendships?"
trading
And we started
bracelets.
trading them, and we didn't have any because we had just come from work and we like barely made it, so we didn't have any of the friendship bracelets. And then the girls like, "No, it's okay, like it's for
You can have
everybody."
some. And then
And
from
so,
those, we started like trading.
I had more. So I got Gold Rush because that's one of my favorite songs.
Mm-hmm.
I got Getaway Car because of 1989.
Which we know.
I was trying to find style. I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
And then I've got Call It What You Want because that song I had that whole week. I was like replaying it. Like you can even ask Leslie.
Yeah.
That was on loop.
Should
That
I
was
share
on loop.
mine?
Yeah. Oh, you have yours?
Yeah, I have mine.
I
I
thought
carry
you put
them
yours
with me
away.
all the time. So
I put mine in my car because I have a hairy.
Here,
Like-
hold my mic though, so they can't hear the.
So are you guys gonna hear me double? So my car, I like to have a little bit of merch of everything, and I have Harry merch, I have F1 merch, I have
See everything in here.
Batman merch, I have Kiki's delivery service merch, I have book merch, and I have books in my car. And I have now, I just say Batman, and I do have now Taylor Swift.
Okay.
And I just need fashionably late merch. Okay.
This is what 1 Celsius
Tus alguien.
does to her because she
I
was
was
literally
asleep.
non-existent. And then literally I would talk to her. She'd be like this.
Depression, expression. What? No.
Okay, anyways. For those of you who are listening to this, I'm going to try to describe this as best as I can. But in my pink bagoo bag, I have a little alien tin. Okay, like literally, it's the head of an alien. So, you know what? Just go watch the YouTube video. Look at this. It's a little beautiful tin. It's so cute.
It's not beautiful.
I think
That
it's
is
beautiful.
creepy.
I think it's beautiful.
This is a mascot thing all over again.
I think it's beautiful. And it's
Should I
also a
hold it for
segue
you?
until next week.
Because I
Yes,
feel like
please.
you're going to drop something.
Okay, so these are my friendship bracelets. Oh my god. Oh my
Actually, I shouldn't have held it because, like, I have a small hand.
God. Also, is that the finger that you're injured in?
No, my finger's over here.
So I have mirror ball bracelet with 2 hearts. I have red, literally all caps with red beads. Like that one's my favorite because that's one of my favorite albums. Then I have, it literally says Tay Tay. What is the name of this episode?
Tay Tay.
With a heart.
Did you get another one?
And I got another one, but I don't remember where it's at. No, I think I only got 3, actually. I didn't end up getting 4 because I think I gave one away to someone. Yeah. But those are the ones I have so far. And I carry them with me because they have a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
And obvi, I'm going to make more when I go see the movie. Sorry, here, hold this.
Okay.
Intermission.
Intermission. So, as I was talking about, my merch. So, with that being said, do I have any merch of Taylor Swift other than the bracelets? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Okay. I don't have CDs.
Natalie's love language is gift giving,
I
which is
love
my
giving
love
gifts.
language of receiving gifts, I guess.
I'm bad at receiving gifts. I just
know you are.
That.
But anyways, we're talking about what you got me last Christmas. Or 2 Christmases ago. Natalie did the most. I could have done more for her gift.
I'm just gonna say, guys, I set the standards high for whoever her lover is.
You
gotta do a Leslie 101 with me. I'm your teacher.
All of this is definitely making the extended cut. So you guys are here because you're ready to have a good time and listen to us rant. So for Christmas, 2 Christmases ago, me and Natalie were like, we're gonna get each other, and it's like we had 3 things, right?
Also, we lied. We said that the budget was $25.
Yeah,
we lied. We lied.
We went over. So it was like something that we could wear. It was something that we were a fan of, and then it was something that the other person needs/wants but would never buy for themselves. So something like that. Anyways, Natalie threw it out of the freaking park. Okay, she bought me. I think
I'm a good listener.
For wearing, I forgot what you got me.
I got you a Loki beanie.
No, that was for what I'm a fan of. You got me the Loki beanie.
No, because I got you a clothing item, and I knew you would never buy the Loki thingy.
Oh, so you got.
So I bought it for you.
What was the clothing item?
The Loki beanie.
Okay. And then what was the thing for? What else did you get me?
The thing that I knew you would never buy. Was the I think it was.
You said the Loki beanie. You lied.
No.
Oh.
The thing, your clothing item
was the
Loki beanie,
which is amazing.
And then the thing that I knew you would never buy
for
yourself was the Animal Crossing board game.
That's true. Okay,
because
that's
you
true.
kept
That's true.
seeing it. And you were like, "That's so cute. I want it," but she would never buy. I was like, "You have the money."
In my mind, when I have my big girl house, I want to have like a little game section with like so all my friends, we can do game night. And anyways, that was one that I wanted. Yeah, Natalie got it for me. I have it, and I literally have it with my office stuff.
Yes.
Okay. The other thing she got me, something that I was a fan of, obviously.
And she's always wanted.
And I've always wanted. And if you don't know this about me, I collect vinyls. But more specifically, I try to get them, like, say, if we go to a concert or we go traveling or something like that.
With friends, like a spontaneous trip, something.
Or if people have given them to me as gifts, it's usually music that we, like, share or they want me to listen to. And I always have that person sign it. So usually, I mean, obviously not the artist because, like, it's rare. But that's the thing. I mean, if I do meet Taylor Swift, I'll have her sign it. But the person who has given it to me or the person that I'm with, and then write, like, a little cute note. Anyways, I collect them. Anyways, Natalie did the most that Christmas because she also wrote on the back of them.
But I didn't get you one.
She didn't get me one because she couldn't find it. But
no, I didn't get you just one.
No, that's what I'm saying. You didn't get me just one. No, but one of the ones that you wanted, you couldn't find. She got me Folklore, and it was the extended one. Amazing. I forgot what you wrote on it, but it was like, I think it was like a lyrics from Seven or something like that. Then
Mirrorball, I think.
Or Mirrorball, And then you got me Red, Taylor's version, because she knows that's my favorite album of all times.
Let's just say that the Barnes & Noble's employee that was there when I was trying to find it was a real one. She goes, I know where the girlies hide it. And she was like, if you're giving it as a gift, I'm going to give it to you. And I was like,
yep. She couldn't find, what was it? Evermore. That was the only one. Because I already have Lover. I already have, like, most of them.
Okay,
I still need Speak Now. And then you also got me Rare from Selena Gomez.
No, I got you Fearless.
You got me Fearless. You got me Fearless.
I got you Rare for your birthday.
My birthday. Okay. Oh, yeah. True. You got me that with Harry.
Guys, I'm such a good
on my birthday, she got me all the Harry ones, except Harry's House because it hadn't come out yet at the time.
But I got it for you
when it came out.
When Target started selling it, the exclusive of the mint one, and I was like, Schnuckums, I was like, are you doing anything? And she goes, no, like, I don't have anything planned. I was like, get in the car. And then she's like, why? And I was like, we're going to Target to go pick up your
She literally ordered it, and we just picked it up.
And then we got sushi.
And then she also got me Fearless because it was a Taylor's version. So those two were the ones that had come out that I hadn't had yet. Anyways, I still need Midnights because I'm trying to collect all 4 of them. And then I really hope she releases I think up till 3 a.m. version of all of them.
Because I remember for your birthday, I got you Rare and I got you Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
I'm a type person that's like, the one gift is like expensive, but it's something you've always wanted. So I'm just like, I know. So like she didn't know she was giving me hints, but I was like, this bestie wants it. I got you.
I know. And so, anyway, Natalie's a real one for getting me all those Taylor Swift ones. Like, I remember I, like, posted it because I was shocked. And, because I think we were going somewhere during the holidays. So, Natalie's like, just open it now before we leave so you could have it. Like,
because I told her,
I don't have to carry it.
I was like, you can't take this where we're going because then it's going to be so hard for you to bring it back. Like, to take care of it and stuff. She's like,
so, you were like, just open your gifts now. So, we did, like, a pre-Christmas opening gifts. Amazing. I wore that beanie too. Yeah. During the holidays. All of that to say, yes, Natalie might be the best sister. She gets that award.
I get that award. And that it was Taylor Swift. And that you got. You know where I feel like I don't consider me a fan, guys. Don't consider me a fan because of this. I don't own any CDs of Taylor Swift.
Natalie doesn't own. Yeah, I feel like because when you started collecting CDs, it was during your One Direction era, which. It wasn't
and Arctic Monkeys and stuff.
Yeah.
And then because of Taylor Swift, I'm gonna be brutally honest. They were so hard to find, and it was during the whole like thing of her like trying to do ownership of her own CDs. So I was like, I can't buy. Yeah. I can't support you know who. And so I was like, unless like I go like to like a thrift store or something and I find it there, then I'm like, okay. You know? Yeah, but I was like, I can't go to like Barnes & Noble's, Target and stuff and buy it. Like, I was like, no, I'm going to wait for all the re-releases. Yeah. And like now I haven't bought any because my new card, not new card, it's like 2 years old, but it doesn't do CDs.
This clip is 18 minutes long. Oh my God. It's an intro.
Sorry, guys.
We missed you guys. Anyway, that was a long intro, longer for the people watching the YouTube video because it's, in the extended cut. I will say this again.
I want to apologize.
Please watch our YouTube video
for the Mexican cinema one because it had that one. Like we do like extended like cuts for YouTube, but then we do like shorter ish version. That one I couldn't cut because guys, there was so much information. So I'm so sorry that it was longer than like normal. Like we usually stay between the 40-ish marks.
It was fun because it's Latin heritage.
Latin heritage. I'm just like. Disclaimer.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's get started.
Let's get started. This one might be another one that's also long because we have so much to talk about.
Can I start it? I feel like
you go. What is it when it's I'm trying to do like ready, set,
go.
Should
I do an accent?
Are you gonna do a country accent?
The legend herself, Taylor Swift. Taylor Allison Swift. No, I'm so horrible at that. The legend herself. We all know her name. Miss Taylor.
She literally
Allison
wrote that in
Swift
the notes.
Was born in a national holiday. December 13th, 1989.
Beautiful.
What album is coming out this week? 1989. A true poet
Of our times.
Poet of our time. This journalist who wrote this, who tweeted this.
Me.
Can you?
Sorry.
I gotta go again. Hold on.
Okay,
I wanted to be
I will
like...
pretend I'm shocked.
Okay, I gotta go start again.
Yes.
This is gonna be a part of this. Okay. The legend herself, Taylor Allison Swift,
Beautiful.
was born in a national holiday that we all know.
And celebrate.
And we celebrate December 13th. What year?
1989.
What's coming out this week?
1980.
Woo!
That's
Okay.
kind of annoying. Sorry.
Anyways, because of that, we hear a lot of things from journalists, from reviewers, from people, critics, everything. But the one that counts is a true journalist, is a true Swiftie, is a true lover of fiction. This person tweeted, she goes,
And I quote,
Jane Austen. Oh, wait, hold on. No. Taylor Swift is the Jane Austen of our time. You know who that iconic writer was? You can't see
follow
it
me on
if
Twitter.
you're listening.
Or what is it called now?
But if
X.
I'm telling you now, it's Leslie. Leslie wrote that.
Follow me on what used to be called Twitter. I don't know what
It's
it's called now.
X.
But am I wrong? Guys, if you
Absolutely
are
not.
a
You're not
Jane Austen fan, she
You vibe with
fed
those?
the girlies back then, and now Taylor Swift's music is going to do the same
Feeding
thing
the
for the next
girlies
generations
now.
to come.
Young the girl is now.
Like, they're going to say, the people who lived through the Eras tour,
Bestie.
besties.
Go way back. Way
Besties.
back. Like, the thing is, Jane Austen wrote about love,
Yeah.
tragedy,
Heartbreak.
real life issues of women that were going on through the time. What is Miss Taylor Swift doing right now? Miss
Same
Taylor Allison
thing.
Swift doing right now?
Same thing. Tay Tay.
But in her songs.
Same thing.
In her songs.
Okay. I feel like this is going to be a fun one because I feel like most of us listening know about Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, you will get educated.
You get educated.
But we are talking about her life. Well, I mean, mostly her history and
Basically,
Her
how the outfits and how the Eras tour came to be.
yes.
And the reason why she
The
did it.
eras before the Eras tour.
Yeah.
Yes, because we were there since day one. I remember listening to her on Radio Disney. Okay. Teardrops on My Guitar.
Reputation?
Before
Reputation?
Reputation.
What song was that? Picture to Burn.
Picture to Burn. Oh my god. No, it literally was. It literally 10 out of 10. I cannot argue with that. I can't. And
I was
won't.
watching the music video the other day and I was like, this was
She goes
Reputation
so hard.
before Reputation.
She goes so hard. Okay, hold on. Let's not get too
Okay,
advanced.
sorry.
What else, Natalie, did you have to say? Because you're doing the intro. This
Okay.
is all you.
So, I want to talk about who Taylor Swift is. Like the beginning years for those that don't know.
You're like screaming.
to
I want to talk. Sorry.
to understand why she's doing the Eras tours now.
Yes.
So, Taylor Swift was one of the...
Hold on. Go back. You said Taylor's with.
Taylor
Go back.
Mama Swiftie.
Mama Swiftie.
She started her career around the age of 14.
Yes.
She signed to Sony/ATV thingy. One of the youngest artists to be signed with that thing. But she wanted to
Label.
go big. She wanted to go home. So
She
she
knew.
signed to what we know as Big Machine Record. We know who is a part of that. We won't talk about that.
We won't talk. Them who shall not be named.
Them who shall be named.
Yes.
But
Anyways.
she did her debut album. And she did all the other albums we know.
Yep.
And, you know.
From Fearless
to Reputation.
Reputation.
So all those albums we love, we cherished. You know, we were like, support the Swiftie. Something happened. We all know what happened. I won't go into depth. Research it. But let's just say Queenie now is getting full ownership of her albums. Everything that she has written, she has produced. Basically anything and everything that is Taylor
She has
Swift
made.
coded.
Yep.
So she's working hard to re-record them and to basically get the recognition that she deserves for all that work.
I think this is when, so like as we talk about also like the eras, right? You'll see kind of like her growth. But I feel like at this point right now, looking back, one, she has worked so hard for this career, and
Yes.
at first, I feel like I think it was maybe her first album, which obviously she was really young, and then maybe her second album. She's always been a songwriter.
Yeah.
She's always done that, but obviously she had collaborators. I think it was like in her first 2 albums. But yeah, and so which was very normal and typical. But Miss Taylor Swift has always wanted to like have like, what is it, like, it's her, like, represent her fully and
Who
have,
she is.
yeah, have her full fingerprint on what she makes.
Mm-hmm.
And so after a while, when there was people saying like, oh, it's good because you have writers, or it's good because you have so and so, blah blah blah, she was like, okay, then I'll write an album back to front, fully my own.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that was Speak Now.
Mm-hmm.
And so that full album, it's just all her writing songs. And from then on, it's literally just been her. So even if you want to like claim that like she didn't fully own those songs, like, no, she did. She did all the way from back then.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, with all the
issues
things,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
And so she's taking full ownership of all the creative work and what is it, like, intellectual property
Yes.
of the album.
And that is how
Albums.
the Eras Tour thing started, because after she released like Lover and all them, that it was now hers. I know in between one of those she tweeted basically saying that she was gonna fight for what was her own and all this stuff, and she kind of did it like low key, but everyone was like, I know where you're going for this, and we support you. And she, because of that, she's like, okay.
And I feel like that
did it.
fueled her, because like, we're backing her no matter what. And if you think about it, the Eras Tour probably wouldn't have happened if she would have owned those already.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have the re-records. We wouldn't have the Eras Tour. We wouldn't have the movie.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many things we wouldn't have with it, which I know it was like probably like the hardest thing she's had to go through, or one of the hardest things she's had to go through as an artist. But in a way, like, it's turned out to be something way better.
Yeah.
Because like, when she does gain full ownership of that, imagine like she's gonna have those, but she also has now the re-records, which like we have the songs that were released too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's like amazing.
And then it's funny because like there's people that are like, but it's the same songs over, and I was like, you don't understand, because yes, it might be the same songs, but one, her voice is different. 2, she's changed certain song lyrics, because before it was under like the management of the people, you know, but now she's like, I'm still a feminist, so we're changing a bit of these words where it's like, okay, let's change this term that I use for this person, let's change this and all that stuff. So she's just like doing that, and then she's releasing from the vault songs that weren't approved to be a part of the album, and it's just like this whole big spiel.
I feel like in a way, her re-releasing them, there's more freedom in it.
Yes.
Because she's doing it her way, and she's doing it what she wants. Maybe initially in the beginning, like, because obviously it's like been an evolution of like her eras. Maybe at the time it wasn't as confident, or, you know, the label didn't let her, or whatever, you know, there were so many things. But now it's like, she's like, I could do whatever I want.
Yeah. It's like
at this
I
point,
got everything.
like, I don't have to ask for permission, which I love that. I love that fearlessness.
Yeah. And because of that, Miss Taylor Swift is known to be one of like the biggest like women in like the music industry because of that. And not only that, but Miss Swiftie, Mama Swiftie, because of her Eras Tour, every city that she has performed in, they have seen a skyrocket in the economy.
Yep.
Because there's people that live there, but there's also people that don't and that travel out to there. What do they got to do? They got to pay for a hotel. They got to pay for food.
Gas.
They got to pay for transportation, for rentals, whatever it is, every single thing. Even if you're going in to just there for the concert because you are out of state, or even if you live there, you got to do all this stuff.
Friendship bracelets,
the thing of crafts, the merch, everything.
The
vendors
outfits.
outside, the outfits.
Which, like, I think that's also so beautiful. Like, everyone goes to obviously like concerts and everything, but now it's becoming a trend where you guys get dressed up in different
eras and versions of Taylor
and
Swift.
it's kind of cool because you could literally go to like so many of her concerts and you still have different outfits that you would wear, you know. It's like because you're channeling different eras, which is amazing, I think.
And you know, so she's helping that, especially with what we're going through with the economy and all that stuff. Like, they saw that and they were saying that basically her Eras tours is what's helping cities, especially cities like surrounding cities that are like not as well known as like the big ones, because people are like, it's too expensive to be in the city, so I'll go a little bit outside, and it's helping like the surrounding cities. So all I gotta say is girl boss.
Miss Queen is a girl boss. Girl boss. Like how you were saying, like, I don't know, I think it's like, I don't know, you also see the fandom and like the heart of like all of us, how much like you love and support. And I think it just has to do with like the fact that you relate to her lyrics, right?
You know, going back to the topic of fashion, because this is what the podcast is about. If this was a fully Swiftie type of podcast, bestie, we would be already on our 3rd season because there's so many to talk about. But this is a fashion one. And to going back to it, I think that what makes Taylor Swift like something so big in our lives is that in each album, in each era, she has different styles. So in like debut, we get her countryside. We get her really curly hair.
We get cowboy boots and curly hair.
The white dress.
Literally, and I feel like all I think about is like literally even every like music video, she has her cowboy boots. Every time she goes to get an award, cowboy boots. Every performance, like I love that. Long curly hair too, like it was an era.
It was her country side, and like I feel like Fearless, we still had a bit of country, but you saw her kind of like stepping out of the country and being more popish. So like she still has her cowboy boots, she still has not a white dress but like a gold dress. You know, she still has like these cool like girlyish like kind of like silhouettes and all that stuff.
And I feel like also like as you see the growth, right? I Miss Swift, I don't know her personally obviously, but I feel like country music was the place that opened the doors to her. So obviously with open arms, she was like, boom, I'm there. And then she realized like, you know what, I could also do this. Like I don't have to be stuck in one box or in one genre of music. And I know there was an interview that she said that she always felt like as women, you have to like reinvent yourself in order for your music to stay relevant. And I know in a way like that could be seen as a negative thing because of course women have to work twice as hard. But I feel like for her, it has benefited her because that is why each era is so different, but it's still her. If that makes sense. And so with the Eras tour, I feel like that's what she's showing, that it's like, I'm me no matter what era I'm going through, no matter what music I put out, like it's still me, guys.
And I like that because like, you know, we know the different like albums and the clothing that she wore and stuff, but on TikTok a lot of people are like, what Taylor Swift girl are you? And it's like, are you debut, are you Fearless, are you this? And it's this kind of thing that makes you think like, oh shoot, like what album that I love so hard that now my style of dressing and who I am like is reflects it type
or
of
what
thing.
era of my life am I in? I'm like listening to this.
People who don't know and like girlies who are Swifties, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm in my Lover era, and you're just like, ooh, like bestie, tell me. Or when they're like, ooh, I'm in my Reputation now, and you're like, shoot, who are we gonna mess with? Like who, you know?
She's throwing up hands. She's
throwing, So it's like this thing where it's like how Taylor Swift said, like a woman has to reinvent herself, but we've done it in Taylor Swift.
And it shows. I feel like even in her lyrics, it shows like the evolution from girlhood to womanhood, which is why we all relate to it so well. Because obviously we are like, we're not going to be the same. And so like we change and we grow. And like with that, you kind of see it in our clothing.
And I think like Debut and Fearless were teenage Taylor Swift. And it was her going through transitioning from teenager to being a woman and, you know, like all that stuff. But I think from Speak Now all the way up to Reputation, it was her being a woman and
a young woman,
and she had gone through a lot. We know she go through a lot during that
Yeah.
era. In those albums, you see that she's still the same, but you see her kind of in a more mature way in
Yeah.
each single album that she took out
I
during that
feel
time.
like during Speak Now, which obviously it's iconic because everything is purple, right? Like the cover is
But the
purple,
debut
the
was
dress
red.
is purple.
Not the debut. The deluxe was red.
Exactly. That's
Mhm.
that's how I'm going. But then the deluxe is red, and then you're just like, hold on a minute. Like
Mhm.
these look like they could be different albums.
Yes.
It wasn't like which in a way I think obviously it was hinting towards red
Mm-hmm.
because at that point she probably had already written parts of red,
Yeah.
right? So it's always hinting for the next one.
Yes.
Where she's like outgrown it almost, but
Mhm.
she like that was her at that time.
Yes.
Then it goes how you said to the deluxe is red. Then the next one is red. Like actually it's just red. Red lipstick, we get red sunglasses, red hats,
Get
like
hats.
literally
Very fall.
like words very fall. Even in the All Too Well music video and in like when she re-released it, like you still get
I
that.
Knew You Were Trouble.
Yes, you still get, which I'm so glad we got a music video for that.
Yeah.
It's red and
Also, this is weird because it's like it's red, but then we still get 1989 before Reputation.
Mhm.
But the music video of, if you watch the music video of If I Knew You Were Trouble, she's dating a rock star.
Yeah.
Tell me why her outfit is kind of hinting Reputation.
it is hinting Reputation.
With the smeared
Yep.
like makeup, and then she's got like the tips dyed. Like it's like a very rocker,
Yeah.
like different version of red that you're like, wait, this isn't red.
Which that was
Yeah.
another thing I was gonna say. Like I feel like during red,
Mhm.
also the major colors were black and white, which
Yes.
how you said hinted Reputation.
Mhm.
So in a way, like you still see her edginess. I
Mhm.
feel like Speak Now was very much like a little bit of pop rock, right? So
Yes.
you had said that she went from country to pop to like a little bit of both. Then she went to pop rock, right? With
Mhm.
a little bit of, edge to it. Then she went to
Red.
red,
Mhm.
which red again, the lyrics were like everything. And that's when she went more of like it was like slower songs.
Yeah.
And
she didn't want to scare us.
She didn't. I feel like she didn't want to scare us.
She's like, guys, I'm still the
Guys,
same.
but it's all in the lyrics.
It's all in the lyrics.
And
Listen
so,
to them.
exactly. Because then you also have 22 on that,
Yes.
which is still also pop.
Mhm.
And then she goes to 1989, which I feel like for me, that's just like the fun era.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's the era where she was at the top of her game.
Yes.
Because every single song on that album, like, it's memorable.
Yes.
Shake It Off.
Clean.
Like, clean. Every
Out of the
single
Woods.
song out of the park. And so I think it's like when people try to put her in a box,
Yeah.
she was like, no, and now I'm giving you full pop. Because like how
Like,
you said,
she's
she
like,
didn't want to
boom.
scare us.
Yes.
So,
And
full pop.
Reputation. And then the thing is that like during Reputation, I can't remember like the timeline.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, because Reputation's after 1989 for those of you who don't know.
1889.
Yeah.
But in 1989, she had the short hair and the short.
Yeah.
But it was her same like dirty blonde type of thing.
Yeah, it was normal.
But then there was the Met Gala, where she went platinum.
Platinum Blonde,
And
giving
then-
Reputation.
I don't know if it was around the same time.
And she cut it
She cut it. No, hold on. Her whole Instagram feed turned dark, black. And you're
Every
like,
single outfit was black with platinum hair. Like she was
Before-
giving like punk rock
yes, she was basically announcing to us,
Reputation.
and it shows all in her outfits. That's what I
Yeah.
like about
And
Taylor
even the
Swift.
snakes, like the
Mhm.
yeah.
That's what I love about Taylor Swift is that when she's gonna release a new album that
Yeah.
she hasn't like in any form or way like
She
announced
sneaks
it
up
or
on
anything, she spices up her outfits.
Even in like Blank Space and Bad Blood, which are 1989,
Mm-hmm.
you get a hint of Reputation in
Yeah.
them without even knowing that we were gonna get
Mhm.
Reputation.
Yes,
So, and like it's true.
and all her outfits.
And look at her outfit. If you go back to her music video, look at her outfits or even her street style.
Mhm.
You can see she is fully in that era, fully in
Yes.
that. Like she embodies what that album is.
Yes.
And it's amazing.
Yes.
Like it's great.
It's good.
It's
And
great.
like, and then after that we don't
Yeah.
see her for a while.
And I feel like because 1989 she was on top of her game. I feel like how you said we're going back. We're like really dissecting every single era.
Every single
It's
outfit,
kind of like
everything.
like a chart, like a flow chart or
Mm-hmm.
something. Country music that was the door that opened. She ran with it.
Yes.
She knew she was capable of more, so she kind of did it in hints, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then she knew that, like, I want to fully be the writer, everything for this. Like, it's me.
Yeah.
It's me. Which, that's what she did with Speak Now, with Red, like, and really wearing her heart on her sleeve with her music, like, sharing everything. Then in 1989, top of her game, but obviously the haters are gonna hate.
Yep.
And she just has to shake it off, right?
Take it off.
Literally, another pun. And then we get Reputation. Because at that point, she's like, I'm mad because you're trying to steal all of my hard work. And I know I deserve it.
And at the same time...
not like that she deserves the bad things,
Yeah.
but she knows that she deserves where she got. Like, it was her. It was because of her that she got where she was at.
And at the same time that it is that they're trying to steal all her work, at the same time, people are saying things that are not right.
Yep.
That are not right about Miss Swiftie.
Kanye.
That, and, you know,
Kim.
she goes, call it what you want, but I'm going to get my revenge back.
Yeah.
And Miss Swiftie just said it with words in that whole album.
And that was why she was so punk rock at the time.
Because she
she's
was like,
I'm fighting now.
Because you're trying to fight my reputation.
Yes. Like, if for those of you who don't know. Also, if you guys literally, obviously she left 1989, her debut and Reputation. Now that 1989 is coming out, what are the last two things she has to recover? Her name and her reputation, baby. I'm just drinking my OJ. Okay.
So, yeah, so ahead. Because, you know, we're defending Miss Swiftie. We're defending Mama.
We're defending Mama. And so...
Anyways. After all of that spiel.
No, well, so all of the... Up until Reputation, then all of that got stolen from her. Taken from her. Just imagine all of your life's work is just gone. Boom. Because a man thinks he could buy it from you.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, sir? No.
Excuse me?
And so then begins her lover era. She is in love.
At one with herself.
There are still songs on that album, though, where she's still fighting back.
Me.
Yeah.
With, yeah.
Yeah, where she's still fighting back. But
the Archer.
She's trying to kill him with kindness because she knows what's coming up. I feel like at that point, she knew about the Eras Tour. She had started planning for the Eras Tour because she was already planning to take everything back.
Yeah.
So at that point, she's like, you know what? I'll let them think they won because I'm going to kill them with kindness. And she has.
Yeah. Because she's reminding us, there's a song on there that's called Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince.
Yep.
But she is reminding us of what we named her in the beginning. And what did we name her? Not even us. Like, literally, like, people started naming her.
America's sweetheart.
So she's like, okay, let me go back to my lover era. You didn't like my Reputation era? Even though I'm not done yet. Let me go back to my Reputation era. My lover era. The one that you loved so much.
Yep.
And she does all these, like, pink. She
pink
has
blue,
hearts.
purple.
She makes this album. And it is about love. It is so hearty and light. But there's some songs, and the Swifties will know, that in the lyrics it says
Death by 1,000 Cuts.
And also, like, at the same time,
I think that was a different album, right? But
yeah.
So. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of all her albums. No, it's in that one. Death by 1,000 Cuts. Yeah. I panicked for a minute.
No, I was like, no, it's not that
I'm a real Swiftie.
I was like, not that. But no, she was in that album though. She's still talking about issues that are going on during that time.
Yep. And
she's also talking about things that she's still like working on. But at the same time, she's like, but I'm gonna give it to you sweet.
Low key in her Barbie era. So if you watch that movie, obviously, iconic.
Yeah.
That's what it's giving. Mm-hmm. And so then you don't hear about her for a little bit, right?
COVID happens.
Because COVID happens. But Miss Swift does not take a break. Instead, she is more, inspired than ever. And at that point now, we don't get stories about her, like, directly. Because she said that every song is almost like a story being told about other people. She's being a writer.
She's being Jane Austen.
She's being Jane Austen.
She's being Jane Austen.
Yeah.
And an adult.
And she did a double release for that year where she did Folklore and then
sister album.
We literally thought, like, whoa, like, she did Folklore, amazing, right? Then she goes a few months later and is like, you know what, let me drop Evermore too at the same, like, you know, like same year, same vibe. And for those of you who don't know, because when Red came out, it was great. It did great. It was kind of like forgotten because then she went to full pop. It was 1989, and then like like there was just more pop
with Red.
With
yeah.
19 yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
When she first released Folklore, people were like, whoa, 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 what is this?
Mm-hmm.
But for the girlies who were true Red fans, we knew she was going back to her roots.
Mm-hmm.
Back
The
to her
plaid.
fearless, back to her, and then she dropped Evermore, and then you were just like, yes. And now everybody loves it because it's a fall vibe. But
You know what's so funny though? Because this goes back to what we said about Miss Swiftie and her clothing, and also like
braids.
The cover picture of specifically Evermore.
Yeah.
Evermore. What does Evermore the picture like remind us of? What other albums?
I want to say Red.
Red.
Yeah.
And she was hinting.
Because
Red.
she was hinting Red.
She was hinting that she was releasing them.
Yeah.
She was working on them.
And that she re-released Fearless. She re-released
Red.
Yeah, she was working on them.
Yeah.
And I feel like it goes back to that. Like, because it's the same vibe of those albums.
Even when we were on the high of the re-release of Red.
Yeah.
What does Mama Swiftie does? Announce, I have a whole new album for you guys.
Yep.
Midnights.
And so this is another thing too, like how we were talking about. I think since Lover, she had that planned out. That's why you kind of didn't hear about her for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then she kind of like reworked it. Because I truly believe that maybe Folklore and Evermore wouldn't have happened if it wasn't COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So she would have gone straight into the re-releases. But because she had so much time on her hand and so many things got stuck and like, they're she had more time to write.
Yeah.
So she was like, I still have more songs in me that are this genre that maybe didn't make it into Fearless and Red.
Yeah.
And so before the re-releases, she did that, which I'm very grateful because those are some of my favorite albums.
And I feel like...
And then she did Midnight, which is the whole era's...
And it's so funny because, so she did Midnights. Mm-hmm. What color is well known in Midnights?
I feel like it's like a midnight blue with
midnight
like
blue,
silver
some
stars,
maroon, something. What song is in that? That's
Bejeweled.
Karma, Bejeweled,
purple
with
the coats.
What other album does she re-release?
Speak Now.
All I just gotta say is Miss
Swiftie had it all planned out.
Miss Mama Swiftie had her whole thing planned out. And how does she do it? Her clothing.
Her
colors, her just being out in the world, and we all know when she changes her style, you're like,
something's happening. Something's brewing.
Like we know.
Yeah.
She is intelligent in how she works like that, and how she knows that we're smart. Like we will crack the code. So she's like, I can't tell you yet, but with my clothes.
Yeah. She's communicating.
She's communicating through that.
And I feel like even if you go back to Midnights, obviously Midnights, it's like, and even like the song Bejeweled, the music video, like there's different jewels. Because I feel like for her, every album is a jewel for her, like because it was like a time, and obviously it has its own color, its own like vibe.
Yeah.
And she's collecting them, and so she's getting back.
You said collecting them, and I thought of Thanos when he collects.
Stop, because then that makes me think of Tony Stark, and his death is coming up now.
You said collecting the jewels.
Too soon. It's still too soon. It's still too soon. Tony Stark, R.I.P.
No, I said she's getting her.
She's not a villain.
No. She's trying to.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, and because of all that spill.
Yeah.
Ew, that was disgusting. She communicates with us with her clothing. And how do we communicate with her and how much we love her?
With our
clothing. Going to the Eras tour.
Nallie's giving Red today. I'm giving Folklore Evermore vibes. Fall. My little hair up.
More Evermore because of the red lip.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, but still always Red, because that, I feel like that is my favorite album of all time. I remember listening to it back to front to back.
You're hearing it here, folks. When Red came out, Leslie was a mini Taylor Swift. The same year that 8 came out, Leslie was also turning 22.
No,
tell me what I played for her that birthday.
I feel like that album represented me in so many different ways. Also, don't do the math of how old I am. Because
they know. Anyways. But yeah, so with all that being said, because we still have an interview coming up that you will be hearing.
Yes.
We are talking to my friend, Miss Mads. She and we worked together, everything, but we bonded over the love of mom and dad, Harry Styles and Taylor Swift.
And since today we were talking about Taylor Swift.
And when we were talking about Taylor Swift, and what more than to ask a big Taylor Swift Swiftie? I feel like she is more than I am.
Someone that has gotten to the Eras tours.
She got 3, I think she said.
I couldn't get any tickets.
And
Taylor Swift. Sorry, this is a PSA. Taylor Swift, if you listen to this, if you happen to come across this, because I know you stalk us, like not us personally, but like the fans.
Your Swifties.
Could we please get Eras Tours tickets? Like, I don't care if it's nosebleeds. Like, I will sit with the janitor if I have to. Like, please. Like, I just want to be able to see it. And yes, I'm gonna go watch the movie, especially the one with the behind the scenes. But it's not the same, you know? I want to, like, be in the stadium. I want to, like, lose my voice because I'm singing so loud. I want to wear the outfit. Sorry, I interrupted you.
It's okay.
Go for it.
I was just going to say that my friend has more cred than me for Swiftie. She does. She, you know, I think just because she went to the concerts. Like, I'll be like, bestie, you were there. Hold on. Not only was she there when the secret songs were what everybody wanted to hear, but when Miss Swiftie announced 1989, she was there.
She was there the night she announced it. She literally was we were freaking out for her.
She called me.
She was freaking out with us.
And it didn't work. And then I texted her and I was like, I heard the news. Are you okay?
She tried to FaceTime and record. And her phone is like,
but anyways, so what other than this episode to talk to her and her experience and her love for Taylor Swift and just explain everything. So
her perspective of actually going to the Eras tour.
And her love for Tay Tay. So this next clip that you're hearing, again, we did not take a month break.
Again, we did not film that before we filmed this.
Again, yes, we did. Anyways. Because I just want to say, because I don't know if I'm going to keep all the audio, but there's a point where we mention about, I can't wait to see you tomorrow, because we're going to the...
That's what I'm saying. This is like some Inception type of thing. Like, because we're so... I think we end the clip with, like, I'm so excited to see you tomorrow for Swiftie night. Swiftie night happened, like, a month and a half ago. And we already have the bracelets. But you're seeing this before you're seeing...
Anyways,
it's weird how time works.
This next clip is Miss Mads. So if you hear another audio for those that are Spotify listeners and Apple listeners, it is my friend Mads. And for those that are seeing
Special guest.
We'll also see that there's somebody else and you're like, who is this? It's my friend.
Yeah. But, you know, if you want to catch up with the girlies, just watch us on YouTube.
Yeah. You'll see a part of Leslie thinking she's not in frame.
Oh, that's also another thing. I'm so sorry. So... if you guys didn't know, I'm so hard. Like, I can't hide my expressions with my face. Like, I'm so bad at that. And I just have resting, face. And I swear I didn't think I was in the thingy. And so the whole time I'm there and I look dead and I'm not. Like, I swear.
There's a point.
I'm engaged. It's just I didn't think you could see me. And so in my head I was like, there's no...
And there's a point where she moves the camera to me. And I was like, you come out. Like, why are you doing that? And then she goes... And I was like, I would look at her like, what are you doing?
And you know what I'm thinking now? The way Mads saw that whole thing. And I didn't see myself
Mads,
on
we
camera.
want to personally apologize because Leslie literally did not know she was being recorded.
This interview meant the world to me, even though I was slouching.
Anyways, so we will be cutting to that and then probably abruptly just ending the episode there. So, see you guys next week.
See you guys next week.
But stay. There's more.
There's more.
After this audio.
There's more. Obviously.
Anyways, adios. Okay, so today we have a guest, a very special guest. It is my best friend. She went to so many Taylor Swift concerts when she was in LA. So she's gonna talk a little bit about her experience, what her favorite outfits were that she saw, how she got dressed, and how she chose her outfits. The vibes, yeah, basically. So yeah, this is Mads. So, hi. So first off is, how did you like the concert? What was going through your head?
They were insane. the entire time I was just like, how is she real? How is she this close in front of me right now? Like, crazy. She's insane.
Where there are like a lot of like people that were dressed similar to like her outfits like that she had on, or were there just like anything?
There was a lot of like current outfits and then also like, decades of outfits. Like everybody was wearing like old music video outfits and like old tour outfits and it was crazy. It was really cool to see everyone in all of their super cool outfits.
What was your outfit?
So I went 3 times. The first time I was in a Reputation outfit, a little black dress with like a
Love.
snake cape. The second time I was the Junior Jules from the You Belong With Me music video.
So
And then the
cute.
last time I was in this like crazy fringe, like little lover inspired outfit and it was
Love it.
What was your secret songs or like surprise songs that you got?
okay, I got I Can See You and Maroon, and then I got Dress and Exile, and then I was there for the 1989 announcement and I got New Romantics and New Year's Day.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay, you got
All of them
elite,
were
elite.
so good.
Yeah,
So
you got
honest.
so lucky. Like that's like so crazy.
Were you like
yeah,
screaming when she started singing those
I
stuff?
was
You're like,
scared the entire time. Yeah. My friend recorded our reactions like to all of them and it was so dramatic. Like I've never like looked more like I was gonna cry than when the surprise songs were going on.
what was going through your head when she announced 1989? Did you see it coming?
So we kind of like knew we were like expecting it kind of. I was,
You could-
like fingers crossed. I was like I have to
Mhm.
be there for that. And then my friend texted us that her website updated and like it was blank and we were like, "Oh, something's happening right now." Like and then she was wearing all the blue outfits and we were like, "Okay, so 1989 is happening
In
right now."
1989.
For sure.
For
She was
sure,
like, we're
yeah.
getting that.
I remember when I saw the announcement, I like texted her and I was like, Matt, how are you feeling? I was like, because you're literally right there as she was doing it. She's like, I'm so excited. I'm so
Oh,
excited. It was
I
crazy.
died. Like I'm still on the floor of SoFi Stadium right now.
Like, I can't believe it. And it's like, what, a month away or
It's,
so?
yeah, it's like a month away.
Mhm.
No.
So it's like crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
It's
what were some of your favorite outfits that you saw like other people wear that you were just like, that was iconic?
I loved the whole fringe jacket trend that she did for Midnights, and I
Okay.
saw so many people wearing them, and I was like, "That's." It was hot as hell in SoFi, so I can't imagine wearing a jacket. But
Wearing it.
everybody I saw wearing them looked
Mhm.
so good.
Because I was like, I feel like you'd see like a couple like on Instagram and stuff, but I feel like when you're actually at the concert, there's so many
Yeah,
that you don't see online. So I'm like, I would love to.
yeah,
I was like, I wanted
that
to go
and
so bad.
What about
oh,
bracelets?
dude, it
Did
was
you get any?
insane.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, I got so. Hang on, I have like a
She's like,
stack.
let me go.
All right, here we go.
Oh, damn.
So many. I literally at one point my entire wrist was covered. I like my blood circulation was like falling off. Like so I made I think like 45 bracelets over the course of the three
Mhm.
and yeah, I ended up with not as many but I was giving them out to every little kid that I saw. That was my favorite part. I was like, "Oh, you're so cute." Like the little Swiftie.
The little sleeve.
Oh,
Were there any like
there we go.
matching like mini little kids with their mom or anything? Did you see any?
Oh my God, yes. Right in front of me there was what was she wearing? It was like a little like mirror ball dress with little go-go boots.
So
Oh my
Oh
God,
my
cute.
her and her
god,
mom were matching and it was so cute.
so cute.
So
I
I
cute.
feel like
died.
that's the moment when like a lot of like moms are like, I'm taking my daughter, and then they're all
Yeah.
matching. It's just like so cute.
I love that. Did you make all of your own
I
outfits
was
or did you like
crying. It was
buy them?
Oh no, I am not. I made my Junior Jules shirt with my friend. We did a matching look and then everything else I had to buy because I am just not gifted like that.
I'm like, I missed this year because like she would always show me like she's like, guess what I got for Harry's concert, and she would show me. So I was like, this year I didn't get to see them.
I know.
I know.
But I'm like, I like she would take pictures of her outfits like before she left. I was like, I love it, beautiful, have so much fun. I
Yeah.
was like rooting for her. I was like, yes,
It's so cute.
it's so good. Yeah. Um, Do you have any questions?
I don't know. I mean, I was just gonna say, like, what is your favorite era? Like, I feel like that's a hard one, but what's your favorite Tay Tay era?
I've been a Speak Now girly since I was little,
Oh my god.
but Reputation is just everything to me. I love it. The album is perfect, everything. But recently I've found myself obsessing over Evermore. Like I'm so hyper fixated on it right now.
Yeah.
The writing is perfect. Like the whole album, I'm just like, oh my god.
The fall vibes are like starting, so it's perfect too.
Yeah, exactly. It's the perfect time of year for me to be obsessing over it, I guess. But
Did you buy any of like the cardigans that she had like for her albums? Because I know she had like a few of them.
what was that?
Like the cardigans, you know how she had some in her website? Do
Oh,
you have any of them?
yeah, I have the original folklore one, like the one that first dropped, and then I just ordered the Speak Now one. I was like, there's no way I can't have that, not have that.
You're like, I need it.
It's like a must.
It's like a must.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like especially in California, it doesn't get hot, but it's a must.
It's like a fall. It's a fall must.
No. I know, and they're thick too. They're good cardigans, and I'm like sweating as I wear it in California. Like,
Yeah. Wait for it to be cold somehow.
Oh
I
my god.
know.
Well, did you get any merch too from like the actual concerts?
yeah, I got a crew neck, or not the crew neck. They were sold out of the crew neck. That's what I really wanted. But I got the hoodie, a black hoodie, and then I got a t-shirt because I just have to have the t-shirt.
Yeah, you
not
have to
that.
like it's like proof that you went to a
That
concert.
you went to a concert. Like,
Yeah, right?
Did she have anything like special for each night, or was it just like the same type of merch for?
She was filming the first night, which is super cool. So the movie is based off the first show, which I'm so excited about.
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
And then the second one was the one she added, so I was kind of thinking she was gonna do something that night, and then she didn't. But then 1989 made up for.
For it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's fine.
It's fine. It was worth it to be there when she
To be
announced
there.
it. Yeah.
It was
Oh,
iconic.
it was crazy. The whole venue was like, it was so loud. I've never heard something so loud in my life.
Did you guys have the lit up bracelets thingies, or no? Was that like another venue? that had them?
Yeah, there was for the first night they had these really big ones. They were super thick, so they would show up on camera for the movie. They were really heavy, and then the other nights we had like little thin ones. But it was crazy. The whole venue being different colors and like the graphics that she was doing with them. Like she had a snake go through the audience during Reputation, which is crazy.
God.
That is so cool though.
I really want
Yeah.
to go to a concert.
Go to one.
We should.
Did they light up blue when she announced 1989? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I feel like she
had
so
to.
it was dark. It was just her, and then it was just like when she came out for surprise song, was just talking like normal. It was just no light up, and then she said it, and then the whole crowd was like a light blue.
God.
Yeah.
I feel like in that minute your heart probably like dropped. Like
You're
you
like-
knew you were like, oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah. I was just staring. The huge screen was right in front of me too, so I was literally just like in awe. Like
Like I can't believe
Yeah. Did she do a TikTok where it's like with your friend where she's like, oh, we need to leave. She's like, no, she has announced 1889. She's like, oh wait. She did announce it.
did.
Oh my god.
It's like that's iconic. That should be a part of your bio. I was there when Taylor Swift announced 1989.
I was there.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of credit.
I have a lot of
Literally.
credit. I feel like Mads always gets lucky with like the best concerts.
Yeah.
Like even the hairy ones too. Like you guys got paid
Wow.
and everything. Yeah.
I can't even.
She works.
I don't even know. Like I felt so lucky with just getting the tickets. Like to go 3 times was insane, and then to be there for that, I was like, oh my god, what did I do to deserve this?
I've manifested it.
I know. She really did.
Honestly. Is there any like outfits from the 3 concerts that you went of hers that you love, like that stood out for you, or do you have any? Like, can you say one is your favorite?
Yeah,
from
that
all
she,
time?
like-
Yeah, the whole time I really wanted to see the green folklore dress.
Mhm.
She didn't do it for any of the shows that I was there for, but that was one of the outfits that I was like, oh my
It's so cute. Yeah.
Like,
god. And then Yeah. All of the blue fits were really pretty. The Speak Now blue dress that she wore for the 1989
Mhm.
announcement was stunning up close. Like the jewel placement and everything was beautiful.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
And then I love her French dress for Fearless, the little like the flapper looking dress. I think that
Mhm.
is so cute.
So yeah, I feel like a lot of people,
Yeah.
because after that they like started like wearing those to like the concerts after
Yeah.
it. So it's like so exciting because it's like
Yeah.
I know. Are you excited for on Friday?
I know,
The
it
Swiftie
was so
night?
cute. Oh,
For the
yes, I'm
Swiftie
so
night.
excited. I literally got my shift covered for the next day because I was supposed to open the next morning and I was like, we're gonna just go crazy.
yeah, let's go. We're gonna go
It's
all
gonna be a
in.
long
Yeah,
night.
can't open. I
I can't
know.
be there. No,
When
we're
Natalie
horrible.
said it started at 10 or it starts at 10, I was like, oh God, no, I can't go in at
No.
5.
No. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
like.
a long night.
I saw it and I was like, Mats, we need to go because we have
Yeah.
been like looking for some
Also, we
so
just haven't
much
seen each
clothes.
other in forever.
Yes, I feel like the last time we saw each other was in that venue.
Yeah.
So like now it's like we're going again.
Yeah.
The House of Blues.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was like March, wasn't it?
Yeah. Did you have anything else to say?
I don't know. I think I'm just very excited for Friday. I feel like
Yes.
that's gonna be my Taylor Swift
I'm so
concert.
excited.
So much fun.
So I'm gonna dress up for sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Go
wearing my
like
cowboy boots.
inspired. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you
Especially-
guys gonna dress up?
I think I might.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
know what I'm gonna wear yet, but I want to.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. We could go
Yeah,
all
I'm
out.
so down to go full out. If you guys are all going full out, I'll be full out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll try to see if I can make bracelets in time.
I
too.
wanted to do like the heart, like the leather heart.
You should.
But I'm like, I work that day. I'm like gonna have one heart.
do it in the car.
in
As you're
the
driving
car as
over.
I'm driving. Just to do it, yeah.
That'd be cute. That'd be cute. With like little jewels.
And like we're like, yeah,
Yeah.
like, you know, just go like
Yeah.
at different eras.
I
or
feel like you
something.
could do it fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you drive.
I'll drive while you
and
do
while I
that. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
And then we
down.
could go. I'm excited though.
I know. I kind of want to do like either red or like folklore era.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like really cute. But then a
Yeah.
cardigan inside.
No.
I don't know if I can handle that.
No.
Yeah. I mean, if you have like a flowy dress, you could do folklore
True.
too.
Yeah.
True.
Like that was the whole vibe for the tour. Like it was like just these pretty flowy dresses, you know,
Yeah.
or
Oh my
Evermore.
gosh! If I find a green one,
Mhm.
I could try.
Go to the mall.
Yeah.
Just look for that.
Yeah, I could try. I'm excited.
We're excited. We can't wait. Excited to see
So
you because I
excited.
miss you so much. I can't
I
wait.
know, I miss you.
It's been too long. And like I know like by the end of this month we're gonna see each other again, but it's been too long.
It
Since
has been
March.
too long.
Yeah.
I'm like from seeing her like almost every day to not, and I'm
Yeah.
like, no,
Every
it's not.
day.
It's like it's not acceptable.
It's unacceptable.
Unacceptable. We are a package deal.
Wow.
But I think
Yeah.
that was pretty much
Thank
it.
you, Matt,
Thank
for
you
doing
for coming,
this.
doing it.
Of course.
You
I
did
loved
great.
it. It was
You
so
did great,
fun.
too. You did like.
Thank
amazing.
you. I was nervous.
I know you were nervous. I was like, you did great, Matt.
You did
got
good.
This.
You did good.
Thank you.
But do you want to ask us anything or anything like that?
Say
or
anything to the
Say anything
Swifties.
to the Swifties?
What surprise song duo would you guys want to hear? Or were you jealous of missing if you were paying attention, if you were keeping up with them?
I was jealous when she did Exile. I was like really
Yes.
because that's one of my
Dude, that was
favorites.
crazy.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So I was jealous when
The
she did that.
Echo.
Yes.
Oh
It was
my
so
god.
good.
So good.
Like it because
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite songs from her album too.
Mhm.
So I was for sure jealous when she did that
You're like,
one.
Yeah.
no.
Also, Mexico got a lot of good ones too.
Yes, they did.
I was like, they're so lucky.
Dude, Mexico's were crazy.
Yeah.
They
I think they
deserved
got,
it
like-
though. Literally, those crowds showed up.
Yes.
Yes. Did you see the vendors outside?
They had a whole flea market.
They were selling
outside.
like tamales, and they'd be like the Taylor Swift tamales.
The merch. Yeah.
the merch was wild.
yeah,
Yeah.
like they were like, I'm gonna make money somehow in Mexico.
I think even people from her team were there.
Yeah.
They were like buying stuff. I was like, that's so funny.
They're like, we need some ideas.
Yeah.
I think I would have to say
They could use the help.
Yeah, they're like, you guys need a little bit more design choices.
Right?
I think I would have to say Enchanted. It was one of them.
Okay. Yeah.
And just because I love that song. Like, Speak Now,
I feel like that's your vibe.
that's my
for
vibe.
sure.
So when I heard it, I was like, I'm not hearing it live, but it was okay.
Yeah.
I was okay with it, yeah.
I know.
I can't think of another one. I'm trying to think of all the ones.
I feel like maybe also Seven
Oh,
or like Cowboy Like Me.
Oh.
Too.
Yeah.
Cowboy Like Me.
Those I think I'm getting
Oh
ready
god.
for
When
that
she
vibe.
paired that with White Horse, I was like,
Yes. I was like, how?
She knew what
Yeah.
she was doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
She knew what she was doing. Definitely.
I like trust her with my whole life. So I'm like, yes, whatever songs she wants to pair together, I love them.
Yeah. I'm like, you know what you're doing. I'm
Right?
not gonna judge.
Yeah.
They were like pairing songs that I had no connection to in my head. I was blown away half the time.
Yeah.
It was like 10 out of 10.
I was
Loved
like,
it.
love it. Like every night I would just go on Twitter and I'm like, what's the surprise song now? And I'm like, no, I'm not there.
It's kind of nice though. I feel like not having Harry right now on stage
We have
and
Mom.
we have Mom, we're good.
We have Mom in the meantime while
Yeah.
Dad's vacationing.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
joke they made where they're like, they had a picture of the forum and SoFi and they're like, Dad's house, and then it's like
Mom's
Mom's
mansion.
mansion.
Yeah. I parked at the forum and I was like, hi, Harry.
Like I swear, I'm not like being, I'm not
Sorry,
taking
Dad.
sides. You're like, you're just not here right now. So.
Right.
Honestly, I don't think I have any more.
I don't think I have any more questions, Mads, but thank you.
Thank you for coming. We love
Of course,
seeing your
thank
face.
you. I had so much fun.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm so excited to see you guys on Wednesday.
I know we do.
Wednesday, Friday.
Wednesday,
We
Friday.
got a little bit spoiled this week.
Yeah.
Well, have a good rest of your afternoon. Relax, enjoy. But yeah, it was good to see you again. Can't wait for Wednesday.
It was good to see you.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Mads.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.